Hello! So these big plants, I can see, ooh, look at this little green lizard. I've been seeing brown ones. It has a really bright face. Oh, it scared me, sorry, lizard. But anyways, back to my point. I've been seeing these all around the island, and these plants are huge. They're taller than I am, but I'm short. I'm 5'3". I don't know. But yeah, they're huge lilies, and now I know the correct name for them. It is a Queen Emma lily, a crinum. And actually, I guess there's probably different varieties, because I think I've seen some with different colored flowers, but they're very pretty. Anyone know what this, it looks like an aroid, not sure what it is. I'm assuming maybe philodendron. It's beginning to climb up this huge tree. And then another one down here, very unique. The leaves kind of are spread out from the center. The new one's extra shiny. Everything is like super sized here. I'm assuming this is a bromeliad. Haven't seen a sign anywhere yet with the name tag, but these flower stalks are super tall. And here's a close-up view. Looks like the blooms are tiny and yellow. Like right here on this tip, there's a little bloom. This is very pretty. I don't know what the flowering plants are. Anyone know? Hey, this is looks like a Heliconia, and it says Mexico to Nicaragua, which is funny because you always think of, well, at least I always think of Hawaii when I see these. There's a bract with some flowers, and they're really tall. Here's another tree. This one's huge. If I step back, you can see, look, oops, I'm not tripping. The roots. You can take a look at the roots. I love the base of the trunk. And it's just gigantic. This is the red Powderpuff Tree. And I guess these are the buds right here before they open. And then let's see if I can find some already open flowers. They look like little pom-poms. Oh, and the bees like it. This huge plant right here is from the bird of paradise family. So if you look at the crown of the plants, you can see there are bracts that look like the usual bird of paradise flowers and spent flowers. This green leaf right here in the center looks like it's about 10 feet tall, the leaf itself, not including the stem. And then when the wind blows, the leaves get battered and ripped up, and I guess that helps with wind penetration, so it just doesn't blow the whole leaf off. So here's the actual name, Traveler's Tree, and it's in the bird of paradise family, Strelitziae. It's one of the orange bird of paradise flowers in bloom. I have one of these at home. It's very small, but I hope someday I'll be able to get it to bloom. And yeah, it's really pretty. This is how it gets pollinated. something lands on here and exposes the pollen. You see that? And one of my favorites, I think this is up there on my list of favorite plants. It's actually not native to Hawaii, but I always think of this plant when I think of Hawaii. Look at this brand new one. So holy. I want one this holy. Mine's a baby, although it's having trouble fitting in my house already. You see how huge this patch is? It just keeps going. Ooh, look at this one. You see number 11 here? Coco de Mer. It's a rare palm from the Seychelles Islands, and it has the biggest nut or seed pod in the world. I don't know if you can see, but it looks like a butt. And they planted it in the ground here, and look, it's sprouting. So I think, oh, I forgot. I think this one is a female plant, and she said they had to get like pollen from Singapore. So these nuts are all protected by a little fence. Let's check out another one. This one looks like it's just started sprouting. Oh, and this one's a lot more mature. This one has gotten a whole leaf already. Pretty cool. Okay, and this is actually what the palm tree looks like. And it's actually, it looks like just finished flowering. It's bad lighting, of course, because it's pointing towards the sky, but those little pods are where the flowers were. This is the palm section. The spiky one here. The Ceylon date palm. Somewhere over here. This is the miniature date palm. Thatch palm. Thrinax species. They all look very similar. I overheard a lady saying that there's only one palm species native to the Hawaiian Islands. Here it is. This is the only palm tree native around here. This is a small one. This is number 13 here. It's the Laulu, and it's only palms native to Hawaii. And look at, I think you can see some fruits forming. Here's one of the white lilies, called a spider lily. That has spent flowers, but this one is in bloom. American oil palm. So I wonder if this one's the one that produces, sounds like it, the palm oil that people buy. And you're supposed to avoid it because they cut down forests to farm these trees. So, not sure if this is the same tree, but it looks like it. But don't buy palm oil. I don't know what this is, but it looks like maybe a giant anthurium. And look, there's flowers all around there. And you can tell that the leaves are just huge. Hey, look, it's a sausage tree. I recently filmed this one in a video from the Chicago area. I went to a botanic garden and they had sausages hanging. These ones are actually very small compared to the ones I saw in the botanic garden in Chicago, but they're still very interesting looking. Cannonball tree. Watch out for falling cannonballs. You see those balls along the tree? Yeah, and I guess if they hit you, it would probably hurt a lot from that far up. I don't know how heavy they are, but they look pretty big. Probably knock you out. This palm has huge leaves. I would say like one leaf is the size of your car, at least. And then the trunk is really pretty. It's from Australia. Wow. The breadfruit tree. There are fruits hanging in the tree. A lot many. You see one on the ground here. It looks very small. They can get huge. Here's the Macadamia Nut Tree. It's actually from Australia. And they take a long time for it to mature for the nuts, so that's why they're so expensive. And apparently on the Big Island there's a lot of farms. But yeah, all the souvenir shops sell macadamia nut goods like nuts, chocolate covered ones, cookies. They sell soft serve macadamia nut ice cream. But that's what the tree looks like. I don't see any nuts. Here's a larger cannonball tree. And this one fell down and it's swarming with fruit flies. Let me back up. It has pretty flowers. It's covered, completely covered. I'm gonna see if I can get a close-up of the flower. They smell nice too. Here are some of the seed pods. They're all very big. And that big one. Number 36, Pandanus Cephalus. I see these rooted trees everywhere, or these special roots everywhere. I wonder if this is the same pandan that's used in food all the time. Let me take a look. Number 36. I like how these are all labeled. I don't know, it doesn't say anything, but you know, a lot of Southeast Asian foods And desserts have pandan, and they also use it for green coloring. I'm wondering if this is the same plant. Another one, looks like a bunch of them rooted together. This plant is really cool. It has this huge trunk. It looks almost like a caudex type plant. I don't know if you can call it that. It's just a tree trunk that's really wide. And this is the Quipo giant trunk. It's in the hibiscus family, or hibiscus, from Central America. There are a lot of what looks like Chinese evergreen or maybe some sort of duncane in the ground. But this tree is Orangen. It's from the bean family. It's from tropical Asia. And what I think looks kind of cool is the new leaves emerge white. It's very pretty. Huge patches of these all over the place. I guess this one might be Chinese evergreen, but it's like what we consider house plants are all outdoor plants out here. Chinese evergreens, peace lilies, aroids, like philodendrons, pothos, anthuriums, calatheas, all outdoors. This section is for cycads. And this is what their fruit looked like. And the seeds. I think I saw some. Let's see if I can find it. So these are the plants. The cycad trees. Ooh, here's some fern. It kind of looks like the rabbit's foot. The Davalia. Ooh, it might be. See, look at the fuzzy roots. But they're not very fuzzy though. Or you call those rhizomes? I don't know. Here's the fruit that's fallen, and the seeds inside the fruits. This is the Baobab Tree, and it's from Africa, tropical Africa, number 28. So these are the ones with the gigantic bases. I don't know if you can tell, but that's like very, very wide. In the orchid house, and there's some Phalaenopsis dendrobiums, or I think they're supposed to be called the other way around, Dendrobium Phalaenopsis Cattleya types. This one's really big. But oh my god, look at this variegated monstera. I can't believe it. It's so beautiful. There's the spider orchid. They're pretty big from top to bottom. Cattleyas. This one looks like maybe a cymbidium. More spider orchid. And I love the maidenhair ferns growing in these pavers. Oh, look at this guy. I'm wondering if this is the Borsigiana. Monstera Borsigiana. I don't see any tags. Variegated banana. So pretty. I want one of these, but they're quite expensive. And I don't think I would be able to care for it in my environment. I would have to probably make it go dormant in the winter. Not sure how I would handle that. Look at the size of this anthurium flower. It like dwarfs my hand. This one is so brilliant and red. I love it here. Here's some more orchids. Vanda types. I think this super tall red one in the middle, is it called like a rhinoceros or something? I'm not sure. I'm not really good with orchid names. More cattleyas. This looks like a Lotoria type dendrobium. They are so pretty. Oh, and this is an antelope type. I wanted to buy some, but they grow so large, so I got like a smaller variety of it. Hey, this is the Amorphophallus corpse plant leaf, and I think it was actually in bloom earlier this year in maybe January, because I saw pictures on Yelp, but look at how big it is. There's a few pots. Here's another one that looks like it hasn't spread its leaves yet. I can follow all the way down. Look at the nice spotted stem or trunk. And then there's this third one in the middle. So I'm wondering which one is the one that bloomed. Oh, maybe, is it that one? It has, I'm not sure what that is around it. Some sort of sheath maybe? But yeah, I would definitely like to see one of these in bloom someday. I have this plant. This is a Neostylus lucernary bluebird. There's 2 spikes on it now, but look at how big this plant is. Mine is probably a little bigger than this little one on the side. And look at these huge vanda flowers. There's a big patch of Tradescantia. I really like this orangey one. It looks like it has like sunset colors. And then there's croton in the back. Some ground orchids. Wish I could plant some of these things outside. And there are a lot of butterflies here. Ooh, let's see if I can catch one. Nope, it doesn't want to stay. Hey, this is a longan tree. So it's a tropical fruit, and I love the fruit. It's quite pricey, but the cheapest you can get it, or I get it, is $3 a pound back where I live. And so it's from South China and Southeast Asia, but the fruits are really good. So if you see them, you should give it a try. And I think my sister has probably planted some of the seeds, if I remember, or yeah, but we'll never get something this big. I'm not sure what this is, but to me it looks like a vanilla plant. I think it's just growing out of the ground and up this tree. It's kind of random, but yeah, it's like vanilla to me. It could be anything else. The picture plant that I showed you before. Oh, look it! I didn't even notice this. It's blooming. This flower stalk is from the picture plant. the Foster Botanical Garden, and this is some of the history. So Dr. William Hildebrand is a physician and botanist, and he came here for the climate, and he bought some land. And then Mary Macadamia Elizabeth Robinson Foster, she traveled the world, and I think she brought a lot of plants back with her. So that's it for the botanical garden. We saw a lot of cool and interesting plants. I think one of my favorites is the cannonball. The flowers are actually pretty amazing. But looks like there's other botanical gardens around. I just went to the Foster one so far. We'll see if I can make it to the others. Thank you for watching, and happy growing.